what you've done for me. Thank you, Lord, for what.
Hey everyone, Matt here, and I'm just bringing another follow-up on the iron checker, just to see some results. I've seen kind of mixed results, and I'm figuring out, I think, why I'm still having a little bit of an issue with certain plants. You know, I have to say, aquaponics is it's not easy. It's not an easy fix to gardening. It's really hard to understand chemistry in the water and stuff like that. Stuff that I had never dealt with before. The one good thing that I like about aquaponics is that I'm learning a lot. So I do see results, and I enjoy it a lot. That's one of the things. I mean, I really enjoy it because it mixes things that I like. Like, you know, I have little critters in here. Well, not little, but that's my big old snail. And it eats the hair algae, and so it kind of mixes two worlds. It mixes fish tanks for me, and then or aquaculture or aqua, and then it also mixes gardening. And so those two things is something that I'm really interested in. Which you know, I have my fish tank channel right here, and then I have home farm ideas, right? And so those two channels, this is a hobby for me. This is stuff that I enjoy doing, and so I want to mix the two, and so that's why I'm at this. Basically, I'm trying to figure the water out, and I build a little bit. Like back there, I've built some grow beds and stuff because I really believe that this is going to be something that I'm going to be doing. But I'm in a learning process right now, and so I'm taking you guys through it with me so that we can learn together. I don't have a degree or anything like that. I'm not a professional at this stuff. I'm just a dude in the backyard trying to figure this kind of thing out, and I get good results and I get bad results, but I get results nonetheless, right? So so anyway, let me take you through. This is about 13 days after my last video, which you can see right here. And so this is about 13 days later, and my Frogbit, it's doing good, but if you watch that last video, I had this stuff growing like crazy, and it grew so much, in fact, that I took out like buckets full, okay, and I fed it to my chickens, which, yes, your chickens can eat this, and it's nutritious. So my pumpkin was probably about right to here from that bed there, right? And now it is just went nuts. Okay, and the leaves look really good on this. The upper leaves don't look too good, but I'm having a pest issue in there. I'm having some kind of worm that's going into the leaves and stuff. But the growth overall, I have that anyway in my garden. So I mean, this is kind of how it is when it's overcast. See all the you know, the hair mildew there? That's just something that kind of comes with the area that I live in, because a lot of the time we have overcast here in Huntington Beach. So yeah, so I mean, that's something I deal with. You can clear that up with a little bit of like 2 aspirin inside a spray bottle and just squirt it. Haven't done it because I'm just not being lazy. I just work too much. So, but anyways, so good result on the pumpkin, like really good result on the pumpkin. The only thing about this pumpkin though is last night when I came out here, it was just so many roots in this grow bed that I don't think I'm going to do pumpkin in these grow beds again, because the root systems on these are taking over. Like if you looked under here, like there's tons of roots, and so it's really clogging my drains. So I'm probably gonna have to pull these pretty soon before I get pumpkins on them even, I think. So this other one's doing awesomely as well. Huge big green leaves, and it's not only taking off from this side, but it's also starting to branch out over here. Let me take you around. But it's also taking off another shoot from this side and coming this way. And so this grow bed's not clogging up as much, so I'm probably going to leave it. Now, my bell peppers from that last video, they almost look the same, but last time they were all yellow, and this time I'm getting a little bit of green growth again, This one looks almost exactly the same, other than the bell pepper is bigger. But yellow leaves, okay? And so, well, let me take you through the rest of this stuff. So, I got my zucchinis, and see the yellowing? Okay? And so I was like, what the heck, man? It's still yellowing. Okay? So, and then this is that tomato plant, and it started producing flowers. Okay? So it'll produce tomatoes as well. Pepper plant. The sun fried this thing last time on the video, but and all the leaves just basically fell off in one day. But now the leaves are coming back, and if you pull on it, it's not, they don't snap off like they were. And then you're getting new leaves. I'm finally getting new leaves on it, so which is good. This thing has been yellow forever. These are the older leaves here. I don't know if you guys can see this. Okay, but then the newer leaves, they're starting to turn green. Here, let me get this in the sun here. See, all these are starting to turn green, where this thing was yellow for months. So, there's a couple of things that I'm concerned about that maybe you guys can help me with. One, I still have stunted growth in certain plants, like the bell peppers and stuff. Maybe they were just in shock and they just decided they weren't going to grow anymore. Maybe the climate's changing. I don't know. That's why they're not growing good. And if you look at the tomato plants here, you could see a little bit of yellowing. If my camera would focus. And this just started within the past couple days. Okay. See a little bit of yellowing around this area. The purple it's gone. So the purple is totally gone now. So the iron definitely is working. I mean, I'm getting good growth in certain plants. So some of the issues I'm having is this yellowing. It keeps coming back, and that's an indication of an iron deficiency. Okay, and it's coming into my new growth as well. Okay, I did check the water with that iron checker, and what I'm finding is that my iron, you're supposed to add it every 3 weeks to bring it up to 3.0. And I'm doing that, but I decided I'm gonna check the iron a week later, and it dropped drastically. So I need to consider certain things. One, I had the top off, so that diluted the water. But then the other thing was, I added the iron up to 3.0 again, and I haven't been able to check it in the past week, the iron content again, but I think something in my system is eating up the iron like super fast. And so it could be the pumpkin, because clearly they are getting most of the growth. But I think it's this stuff. I think it's the Frogbit. So I think I'm going to be pulling this all together and not growing it anymore. Or if I grow it, I'm going to grow it in a separate system, because I think I'm getting iron deficiencies from this. Now, it could also be a potassium issue. I could be having potassium issues. So I'm thinking about getting another checker from Hanna Instruments for potassium. So anyways, I just wanted to update you guys real quick on the iron checker. The iron checker is working perfectly. The only thing is that I have something eating the iron in my system, and I think I know the culprit. It's either this pumpkin plants or this. And this went nuts when I put in iron last time. It went completely bonkers. So anyways, just an update for you guys. Aquaponics is going, so any questions or comments, please post them below. I'm not a professional at this. I really need help, you guys, in getting my water chemistry right. I've read as much as I can, and I do think that my main issue is iron and potassium. Those are the two things that I think I'm really having a problem with. So anyways, like always, you guys, God bless you, and I just wanted to update you, and peace. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Also hit that subscribe button to get all our video updates. Oh yeah, we do have other channels now, so please check them out. Like always, God bless.